Good morning, Floss Tube. It's Saturday, June 7th, and look at the mist on the water. Isn't that beautiful? It's supposed to be a bit more of an overcast day today. Hopefully rain tomorrow. Maybe a few showers today, we're not sure. But I wanted to show you this gorgeous view with the mist over the water. Hear the ocean this morning too. Hi friends! So I wanted to finish off showing off my goodies from Stitch North and from my trip to Colorado to visit my sister and her family. So, and I got interrupted last night, so let's keep going. This is in no particular order, and I have to admit, I can't remember the givers of all the presents if they didn't have names on them. So for that, I apologize. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I think it's amazing that people go to retreats and make enough presents for sometimes 250 people. It's incredible. The generosity in this community is amazing. So this is from Jana, who is one of my table mates. And there are some floss drops in here. There's some Rick Rack ribbon, a counting pin, and oh, there's a straw and a piggy straw cover right there. Thank you, Jana. I think this is in one of the Evertote swag bag. It's a Lily of the Valley cross stitch pattern by from Anne's Crafts. That was the swag donation from Anne's Crafts. Very pretty. Got a sticker from Catherine Stitching Chronicles. Now this Ort container, isn't that gorgeous? This was a table gift from one of my table mates, and I cannot remember now who gave this to us, for which I apologize. If you're watching, please let me know so I can thank you properly. But isn't this the cutest little Ort holder you've ever seen? I love it. I haven't used it yet. I was waiting to do this video, so now I can start using it. At least 2 different sized hoops. There's probably more. And again, these are in no particular order, and some of these goodies have gotten mixed up from what they were originally placed with. Cindy Williams gave us some peachy treats. That's cute. This is from Larnie to Kerr, from Larnie's Blarney. And this is, it's got counting pins in it and a scissor fob. Really cute. From Gamma's Treasures, you know I love Gamma's Treasures, there's this embroidered needle book. Isn't that cute? Little heart in the middle. Very sweet. Some beautiful flosses. This one's from Molly and Mouse. It looks like 3D printed floss drops. Sorry for the glare. And this is from Canadian Stitchery. It's a little, oh, what's the word? Laser cut charm. Really cute. From Canadian Stitchery. Not sure if that's gonna be backwards for you. It shows backwards for me. These were cute. These were on the tables, the little frogs. So hopefully they're cute. I don't know if I want them to stay, but they're really cute. For some reason, I have 2 little frogs in sunglasses. They're really sweet. Another hoop. And I think this floss went with the other ones with the green and pink. This one's from Upper Meadow Design, Alicia. And there's some anchor floss and some of these floss drops. The floss drops are really cute. They've got little tomatoes on them and some pretty blue anchor floss. There's another floss drop, and this is called the Ultimate Bobbin Drop. It whips like a drop, but stores like a bobbin. And this is from GW Stitch and Depot. Who's Gail? Hi, Gail. This is a little treat from Jana as well, my table mate. Jana's from Prosper, Texas. Isn't that cute? Some little peppermints, some little charms in there. Really sweet. Thank you, Jana. This is a floss drop that somebody was going around giving out. Isn't that pretty? I think I have others of those too. Oh yeah, I do. These as well. They're really cute. Pretty paper. Somebody was kind enough to put a seam ripper and unstitcher in a mini seam ripper it's called apparently, but I think this is maybe also called the unstitcher, which is really cute. There's also at least a pair of scissors and a couple other things I bought from Larney's Barney. I can't show you because I've given it away. My sister decided to start cross stitching when I was visiting, and I gave her a project bag, and Larney's Barney had these cute little mice scissor fobs. They're hard to describe. I'll see if I can get somebody to get a picture because it's really, or if I get my sister to send me a picture because it's really cute. This is from Buggy D Creations. There's some stickers in there, and there's some pretty chenille for finishing and little teeny tiny buttons. This one's cute. It's from Steph Knight, which is Lake Girl Stitches on Instagram and FlossTube. These floss drops and a Werther's and one of these amazing Wonder Clips. Love those. Got a card from Textured Treasures. A sticker, You're a Stitching Star from Kathy's Quilts and Stitching. And this beautiful bag of goodies was also from one of my table mates. I have not opened this yet. So it's got a cute key fob with some bees on it, and I love bees. See the bees and honeycomb? Beautiful little bag. So let's see what's in here. It's from Marilyn. Enjoy and happy stitching. Thank you for being awesome. There's some tea, cinnamon vanilla tea, some chamomile tea, some mints, and deliciously a package of mini eggs. It's probably a good thing I didn't open this before. These would be gone. There were there were some treats, chocolates, and goodies like some Hershey Kisses and such in what I showed you, but I've eaten them already. I ate those before I left Stitch North. So this is the Evertote swag. So this is the Evertote envelope that was in the swag bag for Stitch North, which I have not yet opened either. So let's have a look at what's in here. So I can't show you this because it's the pattern, but in the Cookie of Life, Friends Are the Chocolate Chips, and this is designed by Maximum Cross Stitch Ellen, and it's called the Cookie of Life. That's really cute. And oh, there's some beautiful floss called Elle Woods. Isn't that perfect for Elle from Legally Blonde? That's beautiful. And then a little bag with a little lapel pin with a maple leaf, a little scissor fob or keyring with Stitch North on it, which I'll probably turn into a needle minder, and a couple of maple candies. That's really sweet. Okay. Kate Thompson was also, who is making things with string, went around, and if you've ever been to Stitch North, so Stitch North, the hotel that we stay at and that whole area where there's Walmart and Michaels and such, I'm pretty sure must have been a area for that Canada Goose have gone to historically for probably centuries or millennia, I don't know. But even though the wetlands are gone because they've been built over, they still keep coming back. And so you almost always see Canada geese and their droppings at Stitch North, because some of them try and walk in the building. They're like around the front, they're around the entrance, and they're honking, and Canada geese, if you don't know, are quite aggressive. So they're nice to see from a distance. Anyway, I thought this was the cutest chart for Stitch North. Thank you, Kate. And then last with the swag, but not least, from Enchanting Lair is a pattern. I can't show you the pattern. There's a picture, and it also came with the floss and a really pretty tree charm. So that's really cute. Maybe a good small makeup. Okay. I didn't do a lot of shopping at Stitch North. I showed you yesterday that I got the Temptations fabric and I got some charcoal floss. And I did get a project bag from Larny Blarney. But I think that's about all the shopping I did, except for some patterns. Oh, there's a couple more patterns from the swag bag. So let me show you those first. There's this Dawn pattern. Came in the swag bag as well. And Bonnie, my friend Bonnie, who's a full coverage stitcher here in Newfoundland, Labrador, she designed this maple leaf henna sampler. Isn't this gorgeous? And it is charted using Brenna Needle, Sweeter After the Frost, and Haunted Hike. So I need to get those ones dyed up so they're available. Isn't that gorgeous? Really nice. Thank you, Bonnie. So everybody got one of those. I had done a pre-order. One of the reasons why I didn't do a lot of shopping. I had done a pre-order at, where is the other one? There it is. A pre-order from Evertoast, so it was waiting for me when I got there. There's this Mary Slade 1881 from Maximum Cross Stitch that I thought is just gorgeous. And I also got this Blueberry Ridge Pansy Patch Quilts and Stitchery collaboration called Mistletoe Manor Sampler and Smalls. These are just beautiful. Look at that pattern. I love it. That house is going to be no joke. And then because Pansy Patch Quilts and Blueberry Ridge Design were also, they were vending. I also got, now let me sort out. Okay, so let's do Pansy Patch Quilts first. There's Hannah Alexander, which is a small little sampler. There's this honeybee sampler. I just love this. But as I said earlier, I love bees. Hope you can see this. The glare's not too bad. I don't want to take everything out of the protective covers because I'll end up hurting them when I jam them in. Blueberry Ridge Design. So this is by Emily. So Emily is Pansy Patch. Pansy Patch. What is Pansy Patch lady's first name? Lori. Lori's daughter is the designer behind Blueberry Ridge. And so one of the ones I got was this. Pine Tree Chalet in a globe. And the other one I got was All Hallows Eve. Isn't that amazing? Look at those pumpkins. Really nice. Okay. So after Stitch North, I went to Colorado, and my sister lives about 2 hours, hour and a half from Colorado Cross Stitcher, and she was kind enough to drive me there. And I have a pattern. I'll show you tomorrow. I'll save something for tomorrow, but I'll show you the pattern that she and I and a friend of mine, Paula, is also stitching that we got all the supplies from Colorado Cross Stitcher. I want to show you the other patterns I picked up though at Colorado Cross Stitcher. So I picked up a couple water bottle stickers, just one more stitch. I'm putting them on a water bottle. They're not necessarily for water bottles. And floss every day. I thought that was a really cute play on words. I got from Lady Dot Creates, because I don't have, I've never gotten anything of Lady Dot Creates before. This is called Grubby Tarnished Silver, and this is a silk ribbon. I hope you can see that. Yeah, that color looks pretty good. Looks amazing. For my finishing. And, oh, one more sticker. Like this mushroom. Oh, that was cute. Okay, now let's look at the patterns. I got a few patterns. I got a Cup of Christmas Cheer by Brenda Gervais. So this was a small there, and I had purchased everything and then saw this small and went back and bought it. The same with this one. 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. This is Birds of a Feather cross stitch. It's an English Christmas stocking. And this is finished. It's about this big. It's huge. But I saw that, and it just, the whole toe and heel are all stitched. I don't know if you can see that there. Just amazing. It's amazing. So I got that one. I also got my first animal cracker, was this, which are designed by Stacy Nash. The little penguin. Heartstring Samplery Love Letter to the Cross Stitch Nation. I've been meaning to get this one for a while, so I'm really glad that I was able to get this there. This actually is very close to my unicorn chart. I have a unicorn chart. I can't tell you the name of it. It's one that I'd seen on Pinterest or something years and years ago, and you can't get the pattern anymore, but this is close. This is Halloween Quaker by Lila Studio. I love it. I love the fabric. I love the motifs. I'm trying to show you both sides with the glare. Probably not succeeding. I may do mine in pretty much all monochromatic, but we'll see. This is amazing. And the last one I got is actually a Canadian designer, Erin Elizabeth Designs, and it's this kind of vintage looking old Christmas tree with, with these cups, china cups. I thought that was really cute. I have no idea when I'm going to start any of these, but I love them. I just put them away. Last but not least, after Colorado, I went to, I spent more time in Ontario with, stayed with a good friend of mine that I haven't seen in years and years. I visited with another excellent friend. Hello, Maddie. Madeline is a really good friend of mine who always watches my videos and sends me notes if, Marco notes if she hasn't heard from me in a while and there hasn't been a video in a while to make sure everything's okay. And so I want to show you what I purchased in Ontario. We drove to Brockville and went to the Taylor Sewing Quilt Shop. And that's where I got that. That's from another community. I got this wintry sampler. Isn't that pretty? I don't know if I'll do it as is. I think I might split it up into smalls like it's down in the bottom. So I think that's really cute. That's by Robin Pickens Cross Stitch Patterns. And then I got an unstitcher because you can never have too many of these. You see that? I'm taking it out. I don't think you can see that. Here we go. So this unstitcher, it has a point like a needle at the end, not a seam ripper. So it's a little bit safer to use. Very cute. We went to another quilt shop in, see if I have a receipt here so I can tell you where we were. Harrismith, Ontario. I got this bag pattern because I thought those were really cute. I especially like this little coin purse, little purse wallet called Yarrow, and this is by Noodlehead. Noodlehead, who I think is, it's Anna. And I got this beautiful fabric. It's a white on white. And actually, if you bear with me, I'll show you the pattern it's for. The pattern is out of this book, The Quilted Stash, which is a Newfoundland and Labrador designer. It's actually two, Ralph Jarvis and Corey Follett. And the one specifically, the quilt that this is for is this one. As you can see, there's a lot of white in the background. It's called Someday on Clothes, and I really want to stitch this. I love the patchwork quilts on the line and the house, and yeah, the house looks like my parents' house, and it's, yeah, just beautiful. So that's what that fabric is for. And that's it. That's it for my haul from Stitch North and Colorado, and then back in Ontario. I'm going to end it there. This is a longer daily vlog than I have been doing, and I will see you again tomorrow. Bye.